President Moon Jae-in has reiterated his will to root out corruption, a problem South Korea is still struggling to shake off. The president singled out the defense industry in particular, saying shady behavior in that sector is not just wrong, it's potentially dangerous. Hwang Hojun at the Blue House with more.
During the regular Monday meeting with his top aides, President Moon Jae-in practically declared war on corruption within the defense industry.
방산비리는 단순한 비리를 넘어 안보의 구멍을 뚫는 이적행위에 해당한다고 생각합니다. 방산비리 척결은 보수와 진보의 문제가 아닌 애국과 비애국의 문제로 더 이상 미룰 수 없는 적폐청산 과제입니다.
President Moon was indicating the recent scandal involving the Korea Aerospace Industries, Korea's defense giant. The prosecution raided the KAI last week on allegations of inflating production costs for a homegrown transport utility helicopter named Suryeon, allegedly earning nearly $50 million worth of illicit profits. Emphasizing that people expect corruption to be eliminated, the South Korean president said he will seek to reinstitutionalize a trans-government anti-corruption meeting, serving as the nation's control tower to prevent corruption in the future. The meeting, which was first introduced in 2004 by the instructions of former President Roh Moo-hyun, was halted by the former Lee Myung-bak administration. During the meeting, President Moon also welcomed the recent decision to hike the nation's minimum hourly wage to 7,530 Korean won, or about $6.7 starting next year. That's a 16.4% increase from the current 6,471. President Moon has pledged during his election campaign to increase the minimum wage up to 10,000 won by the year 2022. However, concerns have been growing from small businesses who fear they will be forced to shut down due to the wage hike. President Moon also pledged to additionally support SMEs to cope with the change.
Such measures that were discussed include the financial support for the Job Stabilization Fund, reducing costs in management, establishing fair trade order, improving management conditions, and reinforcing competitive power.
President Moon further asked for the cooperation of Congress for the bills that will be drawn up, hoping that with effort and support, they will be passed swiftly. Hwang Hojun, Arirang News.